Namaskar, my dear friends. Tonight, we journey into ancient India. We explore the Mahabharata, one of the greatest epics ever told. Imagine a story full of heroes, villains, love, war, and wisdom. The Mahabharata is all this and more. It's a story that has captivated hearts for centuries. The Mahabharata is not just a story, it's a mirror to our lives. It teaches us about duty, righteousness, and the consequences of our actions. It's a tale that has been passed down through generations. Now let's dive into the world of the Mahabharata. The Mahabharata is like a vast ocean. It's filled with characters and stories that are interconnected. But don't worry, we will navigate through this epic together. We'll unravel its mysteries and discover its timeless wisdom. So, get ready for an unforgettable journey. This epic tale is not just about war and conflict. It's about the complexities of human relationships. It's about the choices we make and the consequences we face. It's about the eternal battle between good and evil. Are you ready to explore the Mahabharata? Let's begin. Our story begins in the kingdom of Hastinapura. The Kuru dynasty, a lineage of mighty kings, ruled this land. But like every great dynasty, the Kurus faced their share of conflicts. The throne, a symbol of power, became a source of envy and rivalry. The story revolves around two sets of cousins, the Pandavas and the Kauravas. The Pandavas, 5 noble brothers, represented righteousness and virtue. The Kauravas, 100 brothers driven by greed and jealousy, became their arch rivals. The conflict between these cousins forms the heart of the Mahabharata. Their rivalry, fueled by ambition and hatred, escalated into a bitter feud. This feud, a threat to the Kuru dynasty, eventually plunged the kingdom into chaos. The story of the Mahabharata teaches us that unchecked ambition can be destructive. It reminds us that family feuds can have devastating consequences. The rivalry between the Pandavas and Kauravas serves as a cautionary tale, urging us to choose peace and unity over discord and strife. Now, let's meet the key players in this epic saga. On one side, we have the Pandavas, Yudhishthira, the righteous leader, Bhima, the strong and loyal one, Arjuna, the skilled archer, and the twins, Nakula and Sahadeva. These 5 brothers, known for their valor and integrity, had a divine presence guiding them. Lord Krishna. Krishna. I am Lord Krishna, a charioteer, a strategist, and an avatar of Vishnu. My wisdom and guidance were instrumental in the Pandavas' journey. I became their friend, philosopher, and guide. On the other side stood the Kauravas, led by the cunning Duryodhana. Driven by envy and a lust for power, Duryodhana became the antagonist in the Pandavas' story. His actions, fueled by hatred and resentment, set in motion a chain of events that would lead to a catastrophic war. Draupadi. And then there's me, Draupadi, a woman of immense strength and courage. I was married to all 5 Pandava brothers, a unique custom of that time. My plight and my quest for justice became central to the Mahabharata's narrative. Section 4. The Game of Dice, a Twist of Fate. The rivalry between the Pandavas and Kauravas reached a boiling point during a fateful game of dice. Shakuni, Duryodhana's cunning uncle, rigged the game against the Pandavas. Blinded by their desire to win, the Kauravas resorted to deceit and treachery. The Pandavas, bound by their oath, lost everything in the game, their kingdom, their wealth, and even their own freedom. As a final insult, Draupadi, their shared wife, was humiliated in the open court. This event, a turning point in the Mahabharata, exposed the Kauravas' wickedness. It also highlighted the Pandavas' commitment to Dharma, their duty and righteousness. The game of dice set the stage for a battle that would determine the fate of the Kuru dynasty. The humiliation of Draupadi became a symbol of injustice and a catalyst for the war that followed. It showed that even in the face of adversity, one must stand up against injustice. The game of dice serves as a reminder of the dangers of greed, envy, and the abuse of power. Section 5. Exile and Return. The Pandavas' Struggle. As per the game's outcome, the Pandavas were forced into 13 years of exile. This period tested their resilience and strengthened their bond. They wandered through forests, facing hardship and adversity with courage and grace. During their exile, the Pandavas encountered many sages and learned valuable lessons. They honed their skills, preparing themselves for the inevitable confrontation with the Kauravas. Their time in exile was a period of introspection and self-discovery. After 13 long years, the Pandavas returned, ready to claim their rightful kingdom. However, Duryodhana, blinded by his greed, refused to relinquish their share of the kingdom. All attempts at peaceful negotiation failed, pushing the two sides closer to war. The Pandavas' exile and their eventual return highlight the importance of patience, perseverance, and righteousness. It shows that even when faced with injustice, one must never lose sight of their principles. Their story inspires us to fight for what is right, even when the odds are stacked against us. Section 6. The Kurukshetra War, Dharma against Adharma. The inevitable finally arrived, the Kurukshetra War. This epic battle, fought on the plains of Kurukshetra, became a testament to the Mahabharata's philosophical depth. It wasn't just a war between two families, it was a battle between Dharma, righteousness, and Adharma, unrighteousness. On the battlefield, Arjuna, the Pandava warrior, faced a moral dilemma. He saw his own kin, his teachers, and his friends on the opposing side. Overwhelmed with grief, he hesitated to fight. It is then that Lord Krishna imparted the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita, a sacred text within the Mahabharata, is a conversation between Krishna and Arjuna. It addresses timeless questions about duty, action, and the nature of the self. Krishna's words guide Arjuna to fulfill his duty, emphasizing that one must act righteously without attachment to the fruits of their actions. The Kurukshetra war raged for 18 days, a battle filled with valor, sacrifice, and loss. In the end, the Pandavas emerged victorious, but not without a heavy heart. The war left an indelible mark on everyone involved, highlighting the devastating consequences of conflict and the futility of war. Section 7. Legacy of the Mahabharata, Timeless Lessons. The Mahabharata is not just a story of war, it's a story about life. It's about choices, consequences, and lessons. It teaches duty, righteousness, and standing up for what is right. The Bhagavad Gita offers profound insights into the human condition. Its teachings guide us towards self-discovery and spiritual enlightenment. The Mahabharata continues to resonate with people around the world. It reminds us that the battle between good and evil is eternal,